Hello everybody and welcome back to part 2 of creating the iMessage clone using React and Redux. I'm Akshat and this is my YouTube channel where I upload videos about programming, and I try to upload almost every single day and I explain it in a very simple manner. So if you're new here, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss another video. So now let's just get started. So here I'm just going to show my screen, and today in this video we're actually going to be building the chat component. So I've made some changes right over here, one of which is over here in the components and in the sidebar, in sidebar.js, I've just gone ahead and changed the icon to plus, the plus icon. And in sidebar chat, I've just passed it in two props or properties. So they're just title and message. So basically using props, we can pass in some values where we're rendering out the component. And here we're just receiving those props and we're just rendering out a H3 and a P according to whatever is in that prop, or in those props, sorry. So now let's actually just get started. So the first thing that I want to do is just make the chat, that text, just come right next to the sidebar. So we just want to target .iMessage and just say display of flex, like so. And we should actually see it comes right next to the actual sidebar. So that's all really good. So now we just want to go over to chat.css and paste in the CSS. So there's all the CSS that we need. And in chat.js, we just want to give this div a class name of chat. Save that, and that's how it looks. Okay. Now we actually want to render out or put in the JSX for the actual contents, or we just want to basically write all the contents for the chat component. So let's do exactly that. So I'm just going to paste this in. So it's basically just a header, and here instead of chat name, we just want to say like to chat, maybe save, and we should see a beautiful header just pops in right over there, and that's exactly what we want. The next thing that we want is the actual chat messages. So I'm going to paste that in, and we can just get rid of this and the closing tag and get rid of that and that. And message, we're just going to pass in no props. And then after that, we just want the chat input. And this is just where we like send messages. And here we just have a state, state called input. So it's basically for keeping track of the actual input and then pushing it to the database later. So we're going to use something called state, which is basically a variable in React. So this is basically the syntax. So there we go. So it's const square bracket input, and then the setter function, which is set input, and then use state, and this is its initial value, which is just going to be an empty string. Now we want to create a function called send message, which will be executed when we click on that actual button, and we just want to take in an event, and then when we actually submit our form, then it actually by default refreshes the page. So we just want to prevent that by using e.preventDefault. And all of that's not defined. So let's actually import all of that. So just use state right over here, auto import from React. Back here, and what else? Message. Yeah, message we will create later. And then icon button. And message we will actually create right now. So let's actually create a new folder called message, and then inside of that we'll just have message.js and message.css. Message.js and message.css, and here we're going to say underscore IFCE, and by the way, I'll just put in the CSS first. So right over here, and we're going to paste in the CSS. So that's basically the CSS that we need, and the contents for this we're just going to paste in. And here instead of this, just paste that in right over there. And here instead of display name, we will just say programming it, and the message will be like this is a message, like so. And we don't really need to worry about this. This is just how we will get the actual timestamp. So we can leave that for now and just say timestamp. That's it. Save that, come back here, and of course we have to import message right here. So use the auto import trick. Just do that. Save it, avatar is not defined, so that's because we need to actually import avatar right over here. And don't worry about that error, it's probably just VS Code being slow. Okay, there we go. So that now works. And okay, that's just React bugging out, so don't worry about that. And now it's just a matter of giving the message, this div right over here, a class name of message. And now it should be a beautiful message component. Oh, I don't know why that does not work. So let's just refresh. Okay, interesting. And oh, we did not actually import the CSS file right over here. So it should be import./message.css. Like so. Now it should be a beautiful message component, and there we go. And now with that being said, that's actually pretty much it for this video. So in this video, we actually went ahead and created the actual message component. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.